Hey guys, I'm at college now and I'm on my bed, which is now a bunk bed. This is my corner where I sleep, and that's the ceiling, and so that's where I am. And my roommate is watching How I Met Your Mother, so that's pretty cool. So I actually have a list today, and it's really small. It's got two things on it, but I made a list because every time I talk, I get really awkward, and I have a couple minutes before class. And I'm wearing a bow tie today. Bow ties are cool. And I lost my suspenders, which is upsetting. So there's two things that I want to address. Um, they're good things. So after talking about it for a long time, we finally have a timeline. So under site information, Phantom posted a timeline that just goes through and tells all of the plots that have happened on the site, ending with the MRA, which is the current plot, which is great. MRA is a bad thing, but at least I know where we are on the site, which doesn't happen a lot. So go and check it out because it's good to know what's going on. The other thing that we have are the factions, information about the factions, which is sort of new. Like I said, we're trying to get everything set up so that it's easy to find and that there's information everywhere. So, factions. Okay, so after a lot of talking and stuff and asking members and whatnot, we've added the League of Humanity. Okay, so there were problems with the factions before, and I just want to say that don't get upset over the factions. The ones that we had set out before, there were a lot of them, and they were just temporary, just ideas to see what people felt about them. And we didn't decide on all of them, and I understand that if one of your characters was tied into one of those factions and they're not existing anymore, that you might be a little bit upset. But I know how you feel because Hero was tied to Amelia's faction, and that's not going to happen. So, yeah, don't be upset. They're just factions. They might change in the future, but for right now, we added the League of Humanity because I think it would help get humans involved and create more angst, which, let's face it, is the best thing ever. Angst. Awesome. So, yes, there's that. So just take a look at them. That's the only one that was added, so now we have 5, including unaffiliated. So that's good. Within the next couple weeks, I think within the next 2 weeks, the site's going to look a little bit different. We're going to put another skin on the site, move a couple of the boards, graphics are going to change, and just a little bit of a facelift, organize everything, which again we're trying to do. It's my roommate laughing at How I Met Your Mother. Besides that, I think we're just gonna start like new site plots. Nothing big, just more activities to get people, move in and stuff like that. I know a couple of our bigger characters are slower. I know that I haven't been on a lot because this week was the first week of school. This weekend, however, I will have time, and I plan on being here tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I am tomorrow night going to another college to visit my boyfriend, so I won't be here between like 8 o'clock and on, so I'll check in. I will be here this weekend, so again, if you need me for anything, just call, because I'll be here. Okay, so, yeah, also, Chrissy and Elle are on just all the time, and I think so is Fanny, so if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask them. Really, use them for things, because I feel terrible that I can't be there. And Amanda's the same. She just moved back up to school the same week I did, and she's really busy, and she's taking a terrible women's lit class that she swears is a good class, but I don't agree. So, so we're just a little bit busy, but we'll be floating around. If you do see small changes on the site to like the coding and just the way things work, that's just me and Elle working on that, because this skin, as much as I like it, I picked it out. As much as I like it, the coding messes up on my screen, and I can't see the sidebar. Like, and if I zoom out, then like the whole sidebar doesn't show. So that's weird. But besides that, nothing. There hasn't been an overwhelming amount of news, and I just lost my internet connection. There we go. There hasn't been an overwhelming amount of news for AOP, except for the changes that we're going to make. If anybody has any problems or anything, let me know. Can't think of anything else to say. Okay, so hopefully you're all having a good time. For those of you that go back to school this week, good luck with your new semester. And for everybody in the real world, good luck at work and at home and everything. And I'll check in next week. Thanks.